thank you for watching the video. Now this should be my last video for this part of the episode 5. I believe it's what, part 12? But I got the last side job pretty much all set to be complete. I have the second to last all set to be again work on it. So there'll be a little bit of content there. And then after this video, I'm going to do a review video of this map, of the vehicles I purchased in this map, the toys, and the spaceports, how much each one is actually worth, and the locations you can actually get them at. So let's get into it.
That river's flowing smoothly now, thanks to you. Excellent work.
Okay, now I did not get all 25 logs cutting down trees. That honestly took too long just doing the 5 at the one location. But I will say this is actually better than the log carrier that I have, which is actually over here. I'm like, it's the same truck, and I actually had to use a crane to place all the logs into the back trailer. So let's get the side job done. But between the two, the one I was using is actually a better vehicle at the warehouse, I should say. And with this, side job should be done. Oh yeah, I gotta put down a infrastructure route. So it's almost complete. The sawmill to the production facility, but which one? Okay, the one by the concrete plant. Okay, so I see flooding. But you know, I want to see how whatever vehicle they're using goes through water. Luckily, I have most of the roadway paved. The only issue I foresee is this muddy section here. So let me move the vehicles out of the way. Yeah. I might need to use this vehicle here to push the other ones, or I might use that cargo truck. I'm not sure which. So let's clear the path and get the side job complete. And I might be using this one to push them too. I'm not sure which. I mean, that's quite muddy, so hopefully I can get through. Okay, let's get to making our way there. Once it gets out of the yard, it should get over there quite easily. I mean, I got most of the way paved. Only issue is the trucks may, with the AI, just fall into that pond there. It is quite deep. So there's that. And I just gotta make a turn here. It is steep, so I gotta make sure they don't flip. I might be wanting to bring my crane over here, which I just got a new one. The rank 15. It's quite good, but it is top heavy, so it does tip over easily. It's fast, it's maneuverable, it has a better carry weight. And I'm gonna be in my truck. Okay, they gave a decent vehicle to use. You know what? I might just stay in my overview and just watch. Okay, 2 trucks. Technically, I probably should pave all this, but once it dries out from the rain, it'll make it easier. How many times do they have to go back and forth? 10. Oh. I might be having to pave this area later. I'll deal with that later, but it has issue or has issues. I'm not going to worry about it. It's a last side job. At least I get paid for all the log beams I have to use just to get it. Also, actually, you don't really need to cut them down. You just got to purchase them and you get refunded in a way. But just keep in mind, it's 25 log beams and you got to have 2 trucks, 115, 110. Okay, I'm actually going to jump in and get ready to push them. Yeah, it's a lot quieter here. Oh, good so far. Oh, that is deep. I'll be pushing them. Okay, so this is another area I gotta pave. Or I could just go around to the other entrance. I don't have anything going that way. I'll probably do that. Give myself less work to do.
Now we're set up real nice. You can never be too prepared, right?
Yeah. Okay, so back to the main job, and last one, if anything. Oh, second to last, I should say.
Okay, so it's just this over here. And this is the new crane. The previous crane had a max pickup weight of 40 tons. This one's a max pickup weight of 60. So a big improvement. And I'll probably just fast forward the rest of the way here.
Okay, this is it. Are you ready? Rhetorical question, of course. I know you always are. All that's left to do is plot the routes to supply the construction efforts with the resources they need. Then, bring the new pump and generators from the port to the dam.
Ah, some old roadwork. Great. I was hoping it would be quick and simple. Okay, okay. So we store the dam and stop the flooding. Okay, that'll make it easier to retrieve the toys later. That's done. Okay, so this is going to the dam. What's the other one? And this is the same. That's in the way. Okay, I'll move this out of the way. I was planning to use this to get the toy. I was hoping to just unload, maybe put it on a generator and be done. But I guess not. Yeah, I'm still not sure what's going on with this one crane over here. Okay, so my biggest issue is right here. I never went back to fix that. Great. I could go this way, but I have the same issue here with a deep sand pit. I might be splitting this episode in two, just so I can actually do a little bit of road walk right here. I mean, the issue is down here, and that sand doesn't really reach the whole way down. They really gotta improve the sand pit area. For these over here, the sand quarries, they're just too small. What is my best way over there? Sadly, if I really want to get over there safely, I would have to go all the way through the production cluster, the main power, the sand wing, then to the machine yard, and then start from there, because that's my best road. Same with the concrete. So either way, for me to get there safely to A to B would be for me to just either A, ooh, I could just build a bridge from here to there. Well, it's in the sand area. I do have concrete and lots of it. Okay, this is my side I want. How far can I reach? Ooh, nice, nice. How much is it? 14. Oh, that's nothing. I got 60 in storage. This way I can somewhat get there. I mean, I could just make a road there and be done. But it's so bumpy that I know that the treads bounce so hard. It's just getting the asphalt paved and so forth just to get the road project complete. Okay, let's take a look at the other objectives. Deliver, deliver, deliver. Okay, they're all to that same location. Okay. Well, since I'm technically, well, done with the crane, and I still can't figure out how to spawn vehicles with this, I mean, I can retrieve them, but it doesn't let me spawn a new vehicle. And I'll just have this one build the bridge. Yes, I'm formatting a plan and going from there. I was hoping to be short and not long. So I'll probably just fast forward for the rest of this little bit here as I build my bridge. What the hell? Yeah, that's a nice little glitch.
So I have no idea what happened to the vehicle. Just so when I came back, it was on its side. I'm not sure. Maybe someone else can figure that out for me because I'm like, not sure what's going on. If that's the case, I might be sticking with the old vehicle. I just get the newer version of it.
Okay, I'm about to finish the concrete bridge. I somewhat glad, but yeah, I have all the materials I need, even without the factory. I just wish we could have unlocked this much sooner. Okay, let's take a look on the other side. How much roadwork do I need to do? And if anything, I might just plow down a few trees. Not too bad. There's a few stomps here and there. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, this is just one big road. It is, so it's just one trip. Okay. Where is my endpoint? Right here, by the other entrance. If I get rid of those stomps, I should have an easier time dealing with this road here, if need be. Or I could just, well, the usual push the vehicle up the hill. Is that the same with the concrete plan, the endpoint? Okay, so... Okay. It's not really showing me where I got... Oh, there we go. Okay, so one door is for the production, this door is for the concrete, and this stuff here is all for the crane. Okay. Lots of fun, it looks like. My only question is, do I want to take the mule, or do I want to use a different vehicle? This should make my life a little bit easier, but I want to clear those stumps out of the way. Well, I still remember that. They were right down here, I believe. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I'm just too high enough for them to touch. Okay, that should be all I need to worry about. Just in case, one last tree won't hurt, but I'd rather just take care of it now. Okay. I think the best way to push these vehicles up will be probably with my mule. Okay, so we want to go down, well, it should get through. It just has that muddy pit right there. I don't trust these AIs one bit. I'm gonna go with the pavement. I mean, even this little bit of dirt was enough to mess it up. So that down there is going to really do some damage to the vehicle. Okay, this one here. I'm hoping I have enough points since I now know I only have 200. I'll try to make this a little bit more smoother. Up there, this one straight up to here. Once back onto the road. Okay, we'll see how that goes, and while that's going on, I'll put together the next one. Unfortunately for this AI, it's going to have a crane go behind it. And better not drive off that side. Because all I've got to do next is get those packages from A to B. Don't really trust they're going in a straight line with the bridge. That's kind of sad. They still got plenty of points left. I better get ready to start churning. Here. That must be a different request. Wood one, I believe. Try and keep them together in some form, since they're going to the same spot. Okay, so let's see. Between concrete plant and facility, where did it stop? Huh? Right here? Really? You can't go a straight line? How did you get stuck? Okay, I get the feeling I'm gonna be dispatching a different vehicle. Over that way later. How is the other one doing? Okay, that's still going well. I would thought this would go. Okay. I have a different plan for you. This one, delay. I'll go the muddy way that I did not want to go. It seems this way's heavily damaged from the previous truck. So, in one way, they'll clean up a way for the other vehicles. No. Okay. And that should just about do it. Okay. Other team's just about done. I'm somewhat tempted to get the crane ready to go. Now they're in cement trucks, so they're going to have issues climbing this hill in a way. It's kind of sad I gotta micromanage all this, but it is what it is. Well, considering it was either this or yeah, I gotta push some. Yeah, I see. I gotta get a vehicle over there to push them out over. I'm not going to pay that road. It's just a one-time deal. Once it's done over, I don't have to deal with it. It looks like the production facility that I thought was going to be most paying was actually the most easiest. Okay. This calls for one thing only. Kinda glad I just didn't drive over there with this to the port. Okay, we got the one complete. And we'll have this one complete too since we'll be pushing it. Given it's going to be pushed either way, and these might tip with the mud puddle, I might as well go back to the old route, but, you know, I'll just see how much pain I'll be going through. Nice control stick and so forth. The only thing I can think of that might cause issues is the bridge. And why I say that is because the cement mixer, like I just said, this thing tips over quite easily. And I wasn't kidding. It goes on high speeds, but it will tip, so it has its pros and cons. I will say that. But with the other vehicle, it's just slower and so forth. This one's faster on most of the terrains. And like I said, if need be, I'll just get the newer version of the other crane. Okay, I'm coming up to the location. I might as well, I could take an other road, but hey, it's here or there. That might actually work out if need be. What I just did, go through this way, over, and take the long way over. Okay. Okay, it's a distraction over there. I'm not letting you guys slow me down. It's just you and I'll get this done. Come on. You're just digging a bigger hole. Yeah, guess what? You're getting pushed. Okay, this is not going to work out well. Okay, so I'm going to plan the route the way I just came. I know I should just pave this and be done with, but there's not really a big circle for sand. I mean, I'm outside the area and I gotta come all the way here and do it back and forth. Do not dispatch fuel, just run to a building. Okay. I went this way. Yeah, I know, it's a type angle. But I care less right about now. Oops. What the heck? Okay, there we go. That one's conflicting. Okay. That should work. In the meantime, get back into the crane and get ready to push them. I mean, that's a nice little... I don't want to say anything more. Okay, so for future reference for anyone else, you want the last little area here paved. These guys cannot drive. And I have a bad feeling about the hill. Because this vehicle here does not have a good push area, I should say. Okay, how far did it get? Okay, there they are. Don't mind me, I'm just here to push you. Keep moving. That's it. Don't you dare stop. Okay, a little nudge should help. Okay, so single routes, I should say, like this, it's okay to push them because you don't have to worry about having another vehicle behind them. Once they're there, they're done. You just gotta make sure you don't let them despawn. Okay. Because if the end truck despawns, you gotta wait and pretty much redo the whole route. Okay, so I somehow missed that concrete, but I think they just went off route a little bit. Might be because I've been pushing them. But either way, if they won't move, that's a whole different story. You keep going. How bad is your driving? Oh wait, it's your turn radius. This is why I like to know how bad of a turn radius they need. That way I can prepare better routes for them. Because if you know what vehicle they're driving, you know what to prepare and how do you want to deal with it. Come on, I'm right there. Switch low and Okay, so I'm going to pave this whole area. But luckily, compared to everything else, it is in the area for paving. I'll probably split the video for a little bit, where you don't have to watch me pave everything.
Yeah, well. Where's my woodwork vehicles? Okay, they're all retained, so I can actually just deploy. Here.
Okay. So. Okay, as soon as I start, it'll go to that location. I better micromanage this a little bit more. And that should do it. Let's see how they do while I get over there. Can they climb by themselves or not? Actually, I'll just let that be. They're going by themselves pretty well, so I just need a road. The second one might just slide down by himself. Luckily, there's no other trucks coming behind them. So, yeah. And like I said before, there's no sand layer over here that I needed to work with. So that's why I went for this side where I actually had something to work with. Don't tell me I got stuck. And earlier I got beached by the sand with the paper. Okay, so that's all done. Okay, that's 2 out of 2, and I'm trying to think of how I want to transport everything, and I still can't think of how to spawn in old base functions. Object scanner, we call vehicles. That's okay. Let's take a look. Is this how I deploy them over to me? Okay, that makes sense now. Deployed. I think I have to have it outside the garage. That's what I'm doing wrong. If that's the case, I have a plan. Because I don't really need this one. I need this one out. Okay. I don't care. You're not giving me anything. Wait. Is there more to this job in the... I'll deal with that later. I might not get paid. Cancel. There. Okay, that's all done. This one's all done as well. I don't care. And I'll deal with the concrete one off camera. Get paid. Okay, this one we'll call. I'll get this one in position because those land cranes I'm having issues with. I think this one's also doing the same thing. It's one of that production facility where it doesn't work at all with the crane. Okay, so I got cargo to get off. Where is my one? Is it not? What are you calling it? Because it's by base? Oh, that's why. Let's get off the top mat. See if it will do it now. Okay, so... Really? Do I actually have to drive it all the way over there? I guess so. This is the last time I'm going to try it. If it doesn't pull it up, I'll figure something out. That's not the one I want. Okay, I was going to the wrong display. So that's a sand sculptor. I want this one. Okay. This should make my life a little bit easier. I have no hope at all. Come on. Well, one of the reasons why I do not do this is a skill issue with me. That I can't really drive them. Okay, that's the best I'm gonna get. I'll just fast forward so you guys don't have to watch this. Wait, was that in the mast itself? So it was already glitching out. Okay. I gotta bring this back farther. So I'm not sure I'm gonna fit through the bridge, but I will find out later. Yeah, I mean the steel beam ones. I only got the... it's not stopping, okay. I'll only have the one bridge to deal with. If I go the long way through the mud, that's one way, but I only have the one bridge. Where is it? Yeah, right here. Otherwise, I have to detour around here and go up this way. Well, I'll find out. Which way do I want to go? I got an issue with this tree here. But if I go this way, which is pretty much almost the same length, just a tad bit longer, I'll get there in a straight path without having to do any turns. I'll go with the wood chopping one. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward so you guys don't have to sit through the engine noise and so forth. Okay, the moment of truth. Do I fit through? I've scraped the top. So technically that would have ripped off the cables. And yeah. Okay, so I just need to get the crane up here and then place the cargo. I'm all done. Oh. I hit the gas pedal a little bit too soon. I will say this was a good investment on this vehicle. Even if it's low top heavy. I gotta do something with that sand pile later. So in one way, all the routes I've put together like the bare minimum of road work you want to do. What am I hitting? I wonder if it's that tree back that I'm hitting. Okay, so... okay, let's start with the small one, since he's unique. Does he go over here? No, he does not. He goes to the very far end. Okay. Let's get the one that's farthest from us. That way if I tip over, it won't be too much of a job. Yeah, we probably bring a few ocean walls with this. Okay, last one, and the job is all done with the map. Okay.
That wasn't easy. You did good work there. I don't know about you, but this calls for a celebratory coffee. Get some rest. You earned it.
Okay, so with that, it's now complete. I did a little bit more road work than I wanted to do. Apologies for the long back and forth trying to figure out how to get those trucks over there. So I'll probably clear out the slabs, sell them so I can refund for all the steel beams I did use and so forth. And the next one will be a review of the vehicles, the toys, and the space parts. And quite honestly, I would think how that, well, yeah, that little rocket broke apart was going from east to west. And I'll explain more into that later. But thank you for watching the video and have a nice day.